Welcome back to the Highfields Sports Complex here at the University of Nottingham. Jordan joins me on co-commentary for this one. It's a mixed open, Netherlands against Jersey, and we've just been looking at the table. This is a massive game.
Huge game. We're just looking at the, like John was saying, just looked at the table now, and I watched England beat Ireland about an hour ago. Ireland currently sitting in 5th. But yeah, the winner of this could leapfrog into that 5th spot. So yeah, big game, both level. Nice to see these two teams back in the mixed up in category. I don't believe Jersey were here in 2018. Netherlands weren't. Two teams that I was used to playing starting in 2008 in the mixed open category. Both these sides were always in the mix, so it's good to see them both back as well.
It's Netherlands with a strong start from the tap off. They're just retreating back now. Space on the right hand side.
Good feet.
Good defence by Jersey. Netherlands using their touches.
Something we saw yesterday from the Netherlands, their tap off move always looks to end in that 32 short play. They really like going to the short side on that play, and they've not changed that up too much. Seems to be bringing them a little bit of joy. Jersey, traditionally a quick team, like to play fast through the middle, and that's looking like what they're going into to begin with. Good feet, kick to the outside.
Just couldn't quite get the offload, and Netherlands survive that drive by Jersey. Because this is the first time we've seen Jersey on the streaming pitch in this championship.
Yeah, and it's not the first time we've seen Netherlands. It's the opposite for these two. It's great to see Jersey for the first time. Yeah, Netherlands, I think this is their home field. I think I'm their we're their resident commentary team.
Yeah, we've seen them. I think this is the 3rd time we've seen them on here playing, maybe
4th. I'm
yeah.
pretty sure they've been on every day, and it's quite cool actually, because you kind of get to know what, see what teams are running, and you get their tendencies a little bit, see if they're changing anything. We had a chat to one of their players, Fawn Summers, yesterday. She's currently far wing for the Netherlands. We had a chat. She had a bit of a change position to link yesterday. I think her strongest position, she did say she's normally a link, but I think it was on day 1, might have been day 2, where they played Ireland. Some incredible finishes from Summers in the corner, so that'll be a highlight. If you're watching this game now and you're thinking about sticking around, I would, because that'll be one of the highlights for Netherlands. Those finishes in the corner, having a really strong winger at mixed is so valuable.
Yeah, it's Jersey who end their latest drive. Good defence by the Netherlands. So defence is on top in the early stages here.
Yeah, just feeling each other out, and both teams looking to break into get a bit of fluid transition going, and neither team seems to have got there just yet. Netherlands trying to manipulate those middle at the minute. Got a couple of touches in the bank here. I think that was only 3rd. So that's 4. They're going to try and get something running on 5th. This is the first real time we're going to have a good strike play on 5th. And we're going to go straight into that pickup from half. Oh, what a ball, what a take!
Brilliant from the Netherlands. And they take the lead early, so the Jersey defence is breached finally.
So they've run out the quickie play. Bonifacio's been really good at this, but this time, instead of running the quickie, they pick up against the grain. They've got a 3-on-2, plucked at the sky. Slams the ball down. I don't know if the pass was meant for Pam Grafflin, but takes it at the sky and just slams it down.
It was effective. Whether the pass was meant for him or not, he made it his own and he got the score. And I'm sure Netherlands will not be complaining in the slightest. And Jersey just going close there. Michael going.
So these one of their strike players. Really experienced, light on his feet. He's played for BBR in the past, so an experienced NTS player, and Netherlands will just work their way over to the box again. Good start from both teams. It's a good start to the game. 3rd touch on halfway, that's what you want. You want to be around halfway on 3rd, and then that just need the speed on fourth there just needed to be a little bit quicker, and if that's a touch there, that's a dead play on fifth, and something that we talked about previously. So now they've got to generate some momentum from next to nothing. I think they're just going to happy to kill it over on this side. Jersey have got a long way to get to their box now.
Yeah, so Jersey working down the middle, the wings, and Minka just jogging over, and changes are being made now. Over halfway, they've got fresh legs on.
So here comes fifth. This is a middle scoop, I reckon. Picks up, goes short side again. Good cut. There's your gap.
Oh, it's
ball down. They're claiming the touch, but the referee's not buying it. Ball down.
Great try.
Score.
It was a great score. It was Patrick Dodge who put the ball down, but great play by the links and mids. We'll watch it from behind here.
Middle scoop, picks up, kicks to the short side. There's nothing on from the link. She cuts hard. The middle gap. Oh, that's such a good little tip off. So that hard cut there, it just creates a good 4-on-3. Then it's about executing the 4-on-3. Holes are hit well. The right pass is hit. Good dive straight through.
It was a great pass to lead to the try, but it's Netherlands.
Created a little bit of space there.
Yeah, Pam Grafflin diving over.
Would have been nice to see him exploit that, but they'll slow it down. They'll go back into those two-man plays. It's a punish to begin with. Over the top. Good defence from Jersey.
That is very good defence by the way.
So the reason that play probably wasn't as effective as it could have been, I think they were looking to run a punish play. A quickie on link. It actually went down on the middle. So Netherlands could just kind of go man on, watch the play come to them. And it ended up being quite sensible defence from Jersey.
Jersey over halfway again.
Go back into that middle scoop again. They've had joy from this, and it's
final touch.
Set up from before. Skip to the outside. Wingers
Needs to find
free.
someone open.
Good defence from Jersey. If that's a touch, what a shame. The great score from Jersey. Really good attack, really good defence. So similar to the first score, they've just not had to cut this time. So middle scoop, kick to the outside. Then it's about Netherlands finding their mirrors and mirroring up. And it's about Jersey getting free, and they just get free. They kind of lose the men a little bit because the Jersey scooper doesn't only get around his middle, he gets around the link as well. So it kind of leaves Jersey a man down, of on that side.
It was great patience as well by Cole Graham, because he made time for himself there. He knew that Bradley Bonifacio was going to come straight at him, and he waited until he was sure someone was free, and then laid it off as Netherlands reply straight away.
Just going back to that scoop, I'll tell you what, we'll talk through this score first, then I'll go back to that scoop a little bit. So I think that's just from Netherlands. Tap off move, it's a 32 short. Yeah, it is. They actually go down the link, so steps inside, gets outside of the link again, and that's just exploiting that short side space. But just going back to the Jersey score, that's how quick this game is. We're not able to talk about each score as it comes through, but yeah, like you said, you've done it really well by going to the in goal and sitting. Oh, this is so back and forth.
It's incredible.
Defence optional to begin with.
And after the defence, the first two drives by each team, the defences were superb, really tight, and now it's suddenly like turning on the tap.
Yeah, it's like they felt each other out and then just thought, well, this works. We're just going to keep running it until you learn how to defend it. And neither team seems to want to. That was forced. Netherlands will be disappointed with that. They've forced that play, and they've wasted a tap offset. That's not what they wanted.
Yeah, so Jersey now, if they can get a good drive and maybe get a couple up, that puts real pressure on the Netherlands.
Good touch, strong touch from the Netherlands, and they're just trying to disrupt the subbing a little bit. Fourth touch, but they'll take off. They've got another in the bag. That's really smart. That's so smart.
And again,
great score. What I want you to watch here, Antoine Alanko, watch him pick up here on fourth touch. He's going to pick up and maybe not pretend that he's going to scoop through, but he's going to look to go hard. Then he knows he's got another touch, so he feeds back down to Michael and skips back to the outside. That's smart. That's really good play. Really good patience.
Good put down there by Jason DaCosta as he just knew he had enough room before the dive came in.
Yeah. Jersey look really sharp coming out of dummy half, and they've had so much joy, but Netherlands will try and reply. They're going to that 32 short again. Good space. They're going to go short side again. Ball down again. Right. Both teams are scoring nearly the exact same scores for each other. Netherlands having joy with a 32 short on that far side. He's going to drive in, and it's Regan Kirk comes off his right foot again, squares up the touching player, and keeps going to that short side. I'm pretty sure that they've definitely scored 2 off it. It might be 3, but yeah, sorry, it's definitely 2. Jersey, on the other hand, having loads of joy picking up at a dummy half, and we're caught away through this game. Big error.
Because they was looking to use the same play there, wasn't they? And they've had so much success with it, but unfortunately the error means that Netherlands have the ball once again. And you know, if they can get a touchdown here and bring it back to 4-4.
Especially after their transition, which is what they've not really had loads of success with yet. That's only 4 touch. You've got to be smarter there. See, the difference between the two teams at the minute is Jersey. Oh, that's a big penalty, a relieving penalty. So Netherlands there had another touch in the bag. What I would have liked to have seen is a pick-up and then go back down on 5th, which is what Jersey scored off before. Quickest for Bonifacio, he's really good at this. This is his danger area. And you've got Vincent Westerhoff and Bonifacio in the middle. 2 strike plays, it seems like. They're going to go back into those quickies. Bonifacio, you've got to use all that. Set of 6. What it looked like they were building towards then is if a touch was made on Bonifacio, then it looked like they would have broke into the pick-up from half, which is what they scored off previously. Pressure, get up. That's better, good. But they've got to slow Jersey's transition down, because if Jersey could get to 5th touch with a good scoop, they're so dangerous. Here they come. Alanko at half again. He's quick, he's dangerous. And that's 6th touch. So what I was looking for before is one of the teams to start shutting down the opposition. Oh, that's a big error.
Oh, so Jersey have it back again on the 7 metre.
So it's the first time Netherlands has shut down Jersey's transition, or one of the second times maybe. You've got to think next job there. You've done one job well, you've got to get off. That's poor defence from Netherlands, really poor.
Yeah, just easy for Patrick Dodge to get through there.
They'll be disappointed with that.
Yeah, it's. I don't think he could quite believe how much space he had there.
No, so
I think he was looking around. What was that? Was a touch?
They just ran a quickie, and Netherlands looked way too tight. So when the quickie player come back off his left foot, it wasn't his actual middle channel that had opened. It's the next one, and it was just bad read, bad comms from Netherlands, and they're running a short, but they're way too far out for it to be too effective there. So it seems to break down a little bit if they don't make those yards on 1 and 2. So 5th touch coming, you'd want a strike play off this, and they've managed to get something down the sideline. Alfonso has pulled something out of the bag again. He's got great hands on that far side.
She really has, but Jersey just managing to snuff out the threat there, and they stay 2 ahead.
Yeah. Jersey just look a little bit more composed at the minute when it gets down to the line, and their transition is the thing that is just nudging them ahead a little bit. It's been the same most of the week with some of the top teams in the opens categories. It's transition that does the work, and Netherlands are just getting a little bit better at surviving those transition plays from Jersey now. So that's 3 times in a row. The last time they did that, they made an error on their own line. They've got to think, Netherlands here have got to think, right, we've done one job, my next job now is to get off the field. And it looks like they've done it. 4 coming. Good D from Jersey. So Netherlands have got to get a 5th touch play from quite far out, and this is a bit of a Hail Mary play, and they knew it.
Yeah, so Jersey have the ball back.
Good midfield D from Jersey. Jersey winning the midfield battle here.
So guys, I don't think Netherlands have retreated far enough. We start again now.
Just a little bit more structure. That's really nice from the far Lincoln wing. Jersey just picking off those one shooters. They're really punishing teams when and that's half court. And again, we've got a little bit of a back and forth between midfield here. Both teams are kind of read what each other's got to offer, and doing well at shutting it down. So you've got to get that ball down. You've got to start building momentum for touches 4 and 5, and Netherlands are struggling to do that.
It's
great defence. Nicole Goddard just chasing the Netherlands player down, and here's 5th, so they'll try and get to that scoop again. Jersey are really composed in that midfield D, so what they're doing really well is they turn up the heat on Netherlands touches 2, 3 and 4, and Netherlands are having to scoop from maybe not their own half, but quite a way out. It's like a Hail Mary play, just trying to conjure something from that 5th touch play. Jersey on the other hand are just rolling down the line, straight through.
Needs somebody open, and that's great speed.
Top score.
Reece
Really
Powell there really put on the burners to make the space, so he could get the pass. And it's 6-3 Jersey. This is fantastic.
Middle pick up, fix up the toucher, kick to the outside, and then look for your mirror. He's timed the pass well down. Mega score. That's really smart. They've done well, Jersey. The past sort of 5-6 minutes has been a little bit of a battle, and you could just see there that Jersey were just able to turn the heat up. Netherlands had slowed down a little bit, and again off this tap-off move, it's too far out for this to be effective.
It's Netherlands still with the ball though.
The thing about Netherlands tap-off move is it's just a little bit too slow, and there's not much.
Last touch. I think. It's so close as Mariette Bonks was free, but just couldn't gather the ball in to put it down.
Yeah.
And they needed that Netherlands 3 down.
They did, yeah. Jersey just a little bit quite composed at the minute.
Yeah, I mean, even at this early-ish stage of the game, Jersey can go a bit into game management here, because they know that they're getting through. Their drives have been excellent going forward, and their defence on the whole has been pretty tight.
Let's try and pull one back here. They're just, for me, they're not quick enough coming off and on, which is slowing transition down for them. This is a little bit better, but that's too slow. If you're coming into 5th, you've got to be speeding that up. You've got to be rolling into your plays. And great link hole. That would have been awesome.
You know, I thought she made that then, Claudine Van Diemen. I thought she'd seen, obviously, that Mariette Bonks was completely free again.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was just deceiving from the angle that we're at, but I thought that pass was going to make it.
I know. What a shame. Really well read. That's over the mark. I think the referee's got it, yep. So Netherlands will get another shot just before half time. Maybe they can pull this back to 6-4. And that'll take us into half time with their tails up, because there's positives to take for them. There's quite a bit to fix, and they've got to do it quickly. Got to go forward here. Got to go forward. Get down to that 7 as quickly as possible. It's 3, so you're going to have a little bit of a strike on 4th, and they're going to go into that pick up against the grain. Right pill over the top.
Oh, it's so close.
I think it was forward anyway, but that was the option. They've scored off it before. I'd love it if they could keep going back to that. The Jersey are really tight when they're running those quickie plays, and if you're picking up against the grain and picking up against those tight saving 3 middle link wing, if you've got a pill over the top, then then you're going to get a couple of scores off that. It's just execution.
Yeah, twice in the minute using the left and the right wing where the bounce races just not quite enough zip on the pass.
Yeah.
But if they come off and you've suddenly got a 1 point game.
Yeah, that's why if you've got a player that can pill off each hand, then it's invaluable, and especially obviously having the vision to see it as well. Oh, big error again. Netherlands have got to clean that up. Jersey might make him pay here and then kick on with a four-score lead.
Yeah, we're well into the final minute of this first half, and if Jersey can go in with a 4-point lead, they will look very, very strong going into the second half. The hooter is going to go any second.
Last play. We're going to bomb.
There it is.
Pill over the top.
Oh, brilliant.
Big pill. Love to see it.
And what a way to end the half for Jersey. And they do take that 4-point advantage. The long pass, beautifully taken by Laura Turpin.
Really
we'll
nice.
see it here.
Really nice. It's a little bit of a 32 long/short. But yeah, like we keep saying, touch moves are down there to create overlaps, to create 3-on-2s, 4-on-3s, and then execute it. And lovely to see a pill before half time.
Right, so we are going to take a very short break here, and we're going to throw to the studio. Over to you, Ian.
Thank you, John. I won't keep you long. I know you want to get back to a thrilling game. There's a short gap, isn't there, between halves, just 5 minutes. You don't have long to wait. Now, I did want to give you an update on the Capture the Mascot. We have the results from it yesterday. Yes, day 3 is known as Capture the Mascot Day, and it means every single team has their own mascot, and there's a competition that is running throughout the course of the day. You've got to steal it, you've got to capture it, bring it up to the pavilion, hand it over, and then you've got to come back in. If it's your mascot's been stolen, you've got to come back to the pavilion and get it. And there's forfeits, there's penalties, there's fines, and just basic embarrassment. Now, we do have the results in, and it's a tie at the top. Germany and Scotland both stole 4 mascots. So congratulations to both Germany and Mascot. You are the Capture the Mascot champions. You don't win anything, just a bit of pride, just a bit of bragging rights, and know that you are the champions of Capture the Mascot. There you go, that's that. Right, I'm going to hand back to your commentators for the second half of Jersey and the Netherlands. Enjoy.
Many thanks, Ian. Welcome back to the commentary booth. Jordan's still with me. Great first half for Jersey, that.
Yeah, they ended it really well. Netherlands started strong, and they've done that in a few games now. For them, it'll be about sort of fixing those little errors up. And the first priority for me would be to slow down Jersey's transition. Due to them what they're doing to you, touches 1 and 2, Netherlands are going to put way more pressure on them and try and slow down those first couple of touches, because if you're giving players like Alanko space and room and momentum on 5th touch, he's just going to burn through. And they're not really letting off with it. On the Jersey side of the ball, they've conceded a couple of short side 32 shorts. They look a little bit vulnerable when Netherlands pick up against the grain. Picking up from half on those quickies, they just look a little bit vulnerable. At the minute it's fine because Netherlands aren't able to execute. Jersey's transition just looks strong. It's nice and quick, it's fluid, and they're getting success off the end of it. It's a good half.
I mean, both teams have identical records pretty much.
Yeah.
Jersey won 3, lost 5, exactly the same for the Netherlands. Jersey with 64 scores to Netherlands 60. Jersey conceded 71 to Netherlands 76. Wow. So both on 14 points in this round robin table. Looking at those stats coming into this game, they couldn't be any closer.
No, and we might see towards the end of this game that there might be a clear separation between Jersey and the other home nations team, and France above them, and then Netherlands downwards. That this might be the separator between those two sort of groups of teams. But like you said, coming to this, it's a stalemate is on the table. So it'd be great to see Netherlands sort of kick back into this game and put a little bit of pressure on them. They've got a few things to fix up, but the first job here is to stop this tap-off move that Jersey are going to run. Like we keep saying, all the better teams will have 1, 2, maybe 3 tap-off moves that they know are going to be threatening. They know have a high probability of scoring. We've seen Netherlands have got the same one every time. Let's see what Jersey can run, because I haven't noted their tap-off move yet. So it'll be interesting to see if they can score off it. If Netherlands can make a stop here and then return with a score of themselves in transition, that'll set us up for a great second half. But alternatively, if Jersey score off their tap-off, 8-3's a tough turnaround.
Well, we'll see if they can manage it. The hooter goes to start the second half. Jersey screaming the touches from the sub box. That's 3.
That's nice.
4th touch there.
So they've got two plays to defend Netherlands. There's no half. Netherlands can move up if they wanted. So Jersey going into those sweepers to start. Then a 32 short. They're going to come off the left hand.
5th
good
touch. They've done it.
Hole.
Jason DaCosta.
That's a killer. Great ball. Great hole.
Yeah, he's Jason DaCosta with the put down there, and Jersey lead 8-3.
Yeah, really smart. They scored off it just before half time, a similar kind of play. Obviously that one went over the top. This time it's the link hole that they used. That was the one that was open. Good execution. Netherlands will look to reply quite quickly here, and they're going to have to.
And
Quickies against the grain. That's the play. Pill over the top.
Yes.
Woo!
Great score. And they needed that badly.
Massive, and it's the play that I was asking for. It's the play that looked threatening off. They've just not been able to execute. So quickie play, pick up against the grain. They're now through to in goal, but the Jersey have had to short side shut. Sydney Harbour Bridge, pill over the top from Fon Summers. Catch and score.
Great. And then here come Jersey again.
So that tells me that Netherlands are looking at those plays that are working, so that's great. They've just got to short that defence. Good defence.
Yeah, it's a great
really
touch.
Good defence. One play to survive.
Henry McNally with the touch there.
Space on the left. Summers has gone. Good defence from Netherlands.
So Jersey unsuccessful from that tap off. They still have the 4 points advantage, but
yep.
Netherlands know they've been driving well, and they've been finding space on the wing as they did in that last drive where they scored. They need to try and utilise that if they're to try and get anything out of this game.
I think that's 3rd touch, so that's 4th. And again, Jersey's midfield D is just great. Look where Netherlands have to go from here. It's just can't do anything with it. They've lost the count as well. That is how good Jersey's midfield D is. The fact that Netherlands thought they had another touch. That's how far back they were. That's been a really good staple throughout the week. For if you want to, if you play touch or you run a touch club or you're a coach, midfield D and transition is such a huge part of the game. Now, if you're able to take that away from teams, that's something to look at. But good midfield, good line D from Netherlands this time. Jersey looking to reply with a 32 short of their own, and Netherlands back in a bit of an arm wrestle here. It'd be good if they could knock this score difference down to 3 and then put Jersey under a little bit of pressure. Driving's just a little bit too slow. Needs to be quicker. They've got to pick those single shooters off, and they're not doing it.
Just quite stuttering this drive from Netherlands, but they're getting some ground now, but unfortunately the pass doesn't find its mark, and Jersey have the ball back again. Yeah,
it's twice now that they've had to panic a little bit on 5th because of how good Jersey's midfield D is. I mean, it's a tough one because not only is Jersey's midfield D good, Netherlands aren't driving hard enough. They've got to, they've got to suck it up now and start turning the heat up when they're coming off the field, and they might get punished for it here.
Yeah,
They're in.
They're in here, and down it goes. Matt Michel and Jersey 9-4 ahead now, and they're really starting to take control of this game.
Ruthless from Jersey. Middle scoop, back to a 4-on-3, and they've not even had to execute the 4-on-3 properly because the first channel's opened, and I think it ended up being nearly a 3-on-1 over in that corner. Netherlands seem to have lost their way a little bit here.
And they did so well to get that try, which gave them a bit of hope.
They are looking for that pick up against the grain again. I think they want to punish on that right hand side. So they've got boy v girl. They're going to give it. They've got space on the right. Summers is in.
Yeah.
She's clinical.
Yeah, that's twice its work for them now. And this is what they need to do. They made it 9-5. If they can get a couple without allowing Jersey to score any more, then it does put pressure on Jersey.
It does, yeah.
The problem is that Jersey have been coming forward so well and getting the scores easily, and that's what Netherlands have got to cut out.
They've got to shut Jersey out at some point, but because you're 4 down, you've got to do it on multiple occasions, and you've got to reply with scores. And at the minute, that deficit is just too hard to turn over. Jersey just look a little bit more composed, a little bit more experienced. 32 short, left foot step. A little bit of a Henry Paul spin in midair, and Jersey will get a fresh set of 6. So, yeah, you don't want to give them that. Like I said before, Matt Michel in the middle now for Jersey, BBR player, experienced, and he's just going to guide them through this set of 6. No panic. It's fine that they've not scored there. They're going to move to the next progression of this play, and it's going to be a 32 short. Left-hand pill, over the top, space.
Oh, it was close. Laura Turpin. I think if maybe she'd taken a step to the left as that ball was coming in, she would have been successful in picking that up, I think.
Yeah, so you want to start nice and wide on that in that wing position, and then you can attack passes if it starts to dip. Netherlands recovered really well then, and managed to turn and put the winger under pressure, but that's better from Netherlands. Picking up space. 3-on-2, got to execute.
Yeah, just in between the two. It was a little too high there for Claudine van Diemen. And
first time in a while that Netherlands have got to something on 5th off their subbing, and it was down to, so if Jersey is sending up one shooter, don't go down on them, pick them off. Like, you 2-on-1, get in behind, and then you can play off that.
Jersey 3 touches over halfway.
That's a fumble. The referee missed it on that far side.
So 5th touch now.
Good touch, good strong touch, and that'll force Jersey to get something. That's got to be obstruction.
Oh, brilliant. That's great anticipation from Laura Turpin, because she saw what was happening, ran in to the box and was completely clear to take the ball and pop it down.
I'd just be interested to see what the ruling is here when the half runs behind his own player and kind of cleans out the opposition a little bit. It's good patience, really good patience. But I'd be interested to have a look at that again. Netherlands looking for those quickies again, and it's Bonifacius.
He's been a real linchpin in this Netherlands team.
The good thing that Vincent Westhoff's doing is using him as a foil, so he's probably going to pick up here. He does, he comes off his left. They had the space, you've just got to go off that one. So yeah, what they're doing well is when Bonifacio goes down on the quickie and splits out, yes, he's an option, but Westhoff will pick up. So yeah,
so here's that previous try.
Just wanted to have a look here. When Jersey pick up, what is the ruling when you run behind your own player? Because obviously in League and Union, that's illegal. So
and that's the thing. Netherlands stop, don't they? They stop.
Yeah. So no, it'd be interesting to have a chat with one of the refs about that. Maybe we get Mel Day in to tell us about that one later.
Oh, Jersey here.
Space on the left. Good D from Netherlands again. They scramble really well.
Jersey coming in now. It's picked up. It's
Good
Costa, I think.
Good
He
defense
didn't have control as he put that over.
Nice and noisy Netherlands box. That's what I like to hear. They've slowed Jersey down a little bit. They've just not been able to pull any scores back of their own. And I think if they could have got it to 3, maybe 2 down, they might have been able to rattle them a little bit. But we've seen that a few times now where they're making errors coming out their own half.
Now, it was interesting that a big patch of dust came up there, so I just wonder if the pitch is maybe a little warm in that area.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe we get Mel and Meeks to have a look at the wicket tomorrow. Go down with a key. Check it out. Before Championship Saturday, and Jersey are in now. They're starting.
I wonder what Jeff Boycott's doing tomorrow.
Yeah, love it. Well, me and Meeks are coming in our suits tomorrow. I'm going to wear my commentary hat. I'm going to come in my smarts tomorrow.
And this is why I'm glad that I'm not on camera.
I'll
probably be in shorts.
Call Graham then.
I might have a shave just in case.
Yeah, we'll do shaves tonight, and suit, shirt, tie tomorrow.
It's Netherlands here. Tap off again. Jersey 11-5 up on.
That's a tough one. Tough one. I think the referee could have just given the touch, but we play on, and it was a little bit of a loose carry. Jersey moving their way over to here. I think a score here just puts this game on ice. So quick at half.
I think this has been the feature, certainly in this second half, how well Jersey have driven.
Yeah, they've not really let off the whole game, and they're going to get a penalty here. Into the last quarter, 6 ahead. Jersey can kind of lock it up with a score here. Shot on the shot. Good D. Good tackle. The referee's got him for it, but it was a hard shot, and both players happy with it. It's straight into a shot on the other side. Right foot step. Oh, what a save!
What an interception, did he?
Wow.
Oh, yeah, gone to ground, so
such good concentration.
I think he was lucky to get back up and sprint down the field, but ball gone to ground.
That was such good concentration to read the play, pick it out, and then be able to catch it again. That was great. Go back to the middle. We're on a 33 scoop, do we, on last? Yes, we do. We're going to pick up. Come back to that 4-on-3. You're through the middle. Look for your option. Wingers free.
Oh, he's got it down.
So the near side ref has given that. The on-field ref hasn't. Spoil sport.
Here's the replay again.
Pick up through the middle. Now you can look for your mirrors, look for your players. He gets free. That's ball down for me.
Yeah,
that's ball down.
Yeah,
I think
me as well.
I think straight through.
Oh, good touch. Really good touch by Theobald Bailey there. Because Da Costa was through again.
Yeah. Just driving so hard. And into that long play again. Big pill over the top. It's just dipping a little bit towards the end.
Yeah, the wind has picked up a little. That probably made a difference there.
A bit of a fumble at the rock, and it's really slowed down for Netherlands now. That's half court. That's a turnover. She knows it.
So 7 minutes to go. It's a healthy lead for Jersey. And
happy to slow it down a bit now.
You can't. You can't say that Netherlands are out of it. We've seen these comebacks happen in sport, but it's going to be a Herculean effort if Netherlands are going to get anything from this game from this point. Yeah,
especially with Jersey just look, a little bit more experienced, a little bit more composed, and they're just going to run through those two-man plays now. Quickies to start, middle channels open, ball down. Good score.
Yes, he's giving it.
Good flick back to halfway as well.
And that is Cole Graham.
Yeah, it's
who
nice.
has popped it down.
So they're just going to go into those quickies, 2-man plays, use the whole set of 6, but they actually don't need to. Comes off his left foot, first option's open. You've got to close that first gate to begin with, and Netherlands are about half a second too late to their assignment there, and that just left the door open for quite a simple score through that first hold.
Netherlands
32 short again. No, they're going to go into longs this time and change it up a little bit towards the end of the game. Looking for some space. A little bit of a dead play for Netherlands there. They've got to run something on the back of that. Jersey are a little bit bent out of shape. Pick up. Yeah, against the grain. Right hand pill. Oof.
seemed to go through Marriott Bonks there.
That is the play that's been working for Netherlands, and Jersey have just been quite susceptible to the half picking up against them. They've just not been able to get enough scores off it. Good feet from Michelle. He's so quick. Taking it back. Ooh.
Has he called that in touch?
I didn't hear the call then. I would guess so. I didn't see any signal for over the mark. So yeah, that's what I would go with.
The Netherlands have it back again.
That's better.
They're driving deep into the Jersey half. That's a good touch.
So they're down to the 7 now, so they can start running their plays. They've got 4 and 5 to play with, so quickies. There's your space. Good D. That's really good D. Nicola Goddard just coming in from Link and letting everyone know on the field she made that. Look at it. If we didn't see it, we heard it.
We certainly did.
That's what you want. Don't want any doubt in the referee's mind that you made that touch. Don't give them any doubt that touch wasn't made.
Jersey start from deep in their own half. They've got 4 minutes.
Touch pass. Play on.
And, as the round robin section of this mixed open comes to an end.
Jersey have just been much better midfield, with and without the ball. 5th is coming here, and they're going to get a play on the 7. Pick up against the grain. Great ball, great read. That's a great way to finish the last few minutes to get another score.
Patrick Dodge, but it was a great pass. Comes
Pick
down
up
here. The
against
pick up
the
here from
grain.
Cole Graham.
He's read that the Netherlands link has shot out and left that link hole wide open. Really good read, really good ball, good execution, and Jersey can sit back now.
This has been a great performance by Jersey.
Yeah, really good. Clinical at times. You can see why they're in the top half of the table, and they've kind of separated themselves. They came into this game level nearly on everything with the Netherlands, and
They blew them away, really, haven't they?
yeah,
Especially in the second half.
They've proved that there is kind of looks to be probably 2 halves to this table, and Jersey have proved that they're in the top half of it. They've been much more clinical and ruthless at times. I think they would have liked to have kicked on with a few more scores and maybe survived a few more sets. We'll see how they finish the game here. Good hands.
It depends on the Ireland-Switzerland game where they will finish. If Ireland, have lost or drawn that game against Switzerland, then they will be leapfrogged by the Netherlands. Netherlands will go into 5th, which will put them in the 5th-6th playoff. Even if Ireland win, I think that they will still be in that game because they will finish 6th. So they're going to have a chance to go for 5th, and improvement on the 2018 European Championships where they finished 7th overall. So they're going to be delighted because championship on championship, they've improved.
Yeah, that's what you want. Netherlands, it's great to see them challenging these types of teams as well. We spoke to Fon Summers yesterday from Netherlands Mixed Open, and it's great to see them back, but we want to see them again next year. This nucleus of players have got to stay together over the next 2 years for them to see big improvements from this tournament. Good feet, Good score.
And again, let me shout again for Jersey, and they have a baker's dozen, 13.
Yeah, it's great having these types of players that can maybe not score from nothing, but you know, they can just create something with their feet, with their speed and kicks to the outside.
It's Michelle popping the ball down, 13-5 that Jersey lead. And we are well into the final minute now, so this is going to be a comfortable Jersey victory, and they fully deserved it as well. They've been excellent.
Yeah, like I said, you know, they've been clinical at times. They've been ruthless at others. For me, it's their transition that's been great for them with the ball, and without the ball, their midfield D has just been. They've not let Netherlands breathe. Sometimes they've let them force them to scoop from their own half, and Netherlands might get one score to finish. Pill over the top. Is that a touch?
Yeah, touch has been
great.
called.
Oh no, she's called no touch. She's called no touch.
Let's try. Score is given.
Great honesty, great way to finish the game with a really good pill over the top to the right, and then obviously the honesty from the Jersey winger is great to see.
So 13-6 it is in the end for Jersey. A great performance by them, but a nice consolation there for the Netherlands right at the end as Mariette Bonks popped the ball down, found in space. So Jordan has popped over to the studio, so let's join Jordan again with Ian.
Yeah, welcome to the studio, and thank you, Jono, and thank you to you as well, John. You made the very long walk all the way from the studio, all the way over here. Jersey, I've been very impressed with them.
Yeah, they were sharp then. I think we had a look at the table before that tap off, and they were nearly level on everything: scores, points, scores conceded. Jersey proved then that